Hello, everyone. Welcome. This is the Crow, and these are your messages for right now. Let's jump into the oracle. In the pre-shuffle, I got something about someone who is being forced to do something they didn't want to. So there might be someone trying to get you to do something that goes against your values. And Spirit's asking you, whoa, thank you. Spirit's asking you to be strong. And we actually got three oracles. Okay. Spirit's asking you to be strong and to stand your ground and to push back. Okay. So if someone's trying to get you to do something that goes against what you believe in, you should stand your ground because you have the strength to keep going. You have the strength to achieve whatever it is that you are trying to achieve. And you don't have to do anything that you don't want to. Okay. So the first oracle we got is be true to yourself in all ways. Not everyone will get you. They can only understand from their level of perception. That's on them. No matter what people say, don't ever doubt your worth or the beauty you hold within. Stand tall in your power. And this goes hand in hand with what I was getting in the pre-shuffle about standing your ground, believing in yourself, and, trusting yourself and trusting what you believe in, not doing something just because someone else wants you to, even if that person does not understand why you're not doing it, okay? And then we also got it's time to hit the reset button. Clear out the old so that room is available for the new to enter. Trust that better things are coming fast. Prepare to move to the next phase of your life. This is your rebirth. Welcome this beautiful brand new energy. You've got this. Yeah, so I feel like you are trying to have a rebirth. You are trying to move forward. And there's this other energy that's kind of stopping you, trying to stop you. Okay, this it's messing with you and messing with what you want. But Spirit's asking you to claim this. Is telling you claim your new beginning because you've got this. It's yours. And the third oracle we got says, slow down and take your time. There is no need to rush everything. You are already doing your part. Trust that what belongs in your life is already making its way towards you in divine timing. So, yeah, time to hit the reset button and slow down. Okay, so you want something new, you want to move towards something else or implement something in your life, and there's this other energy that's trying to make you do something you don't want to. So someone may be trying to make you stay when you don't want to stay. Someone might be trying to make you choose something else, something that is not actually what you want. So if this resonates with you, take it. We're going to jump into the tarot right now and see what Spirit has for you. We got the three oracles. Usually there's only one, but we got the three oracles. So let's see. Okay. While I was in the pre-shuffle, I was hearing and seeing someone crying. So I'm sending you my love and strength. You might be going through a tough time right now. And I do feel it's related to this other energy that's trying to make you do something that you don't want to do. And you have to stand tall in your power, You have to affirm yourself. Okay, let's see what the tarot has for you. Tell me about the situation, please. Thank you. The first card we have out is the Tower. Okay, we're starting off with this very impactful card. So something's clearly changing and it's time to hit the reset button like that oracle said. Clearing out the old. So something has to go in order for something new to be built. That's what the tower is about, okay? These people in the tower were living in a place that was not stable. This foundation was unstable, okay? And they've been living there and now they're coming out. They're falling off of the tower because it was just not stable enough. So it would eventually happen. Okay, the tower is something that we cannot avoid. Okay, when something needs to change, if we don't make that change, then the universe will do that for us. Now we have the hermit. This is your energy. And now that I'm touching this card, I am also getting someone crying again. So you might be feeling very lonely, because probably this change that's happening, it's going to affect your relationships and your general living situation. Okay, and you're gone into hermit mode so that you can gain some clarity. And I feel like this is definitely needed right now, for you to nurture yourself and maybe kind of isolate yourself a bit. We need to do that from time to time. Okay, obviously we don't want to stay in hermit mode forever, but it is needed, to gain some clarity when hard situations come into our energy. When there's something like a tower, for example, you might be feeling the need to isolate yourself and protect yourself. And I think it's also protecting yourself against that other energy that I was speaking up on. Tell me more. What else can we get? You know, I'm looking at this hermit and his face is really calling out to me. The way he's looking down, kind of sad. You know, kind of reflecting. That's how you are right now. That's how I feel you are right now. And there's the strength card. Yeah, so you are very strong and you have to believe that you are very strong. So there's some kind of situation that it's testing you right now. And your fears might be popping up. Your inner demons might be popping up. And you're being asked to slow down, face those fears, and be strong. Trust that you can do this. You know, like that card said, you've got this. Oops, something fell. I'll pick it up in a minute. Okay, so I want to clarify. Tell me about this tower. I want to know what this tower is about so that I can give you a bit more clarity on the situation. Tell me about the tower, please. Whoa. So we got Two of Wands and Two of Swords. Yeah, you're parting ways. You are parting ways with something or someone. This is the faulty foundation that's coming out down. You're parting ways. You want to move on. You want to move on. You're trying to make a decision to move on. And there's this other energy that doesn't want to let go. That's what I was getting in the pre-shuffle too. But, you know, be true to yourself. No one can force you to do what you don't want to do. Okay? So if you do feel like there's some kind of foundation that needs to come down, it's coming down anyways. Whether you do it yourself or not, it's coming down anyways. The tower's here. But there's someone else in your energy that doesn't want you to go, doesn't want to let go. So you're trying to make a decision because you want to move forward. That's the Two of Wands. You want to explore something else, something more for yourself because you know you should. Tell me about the Hermit. I'm going to tap into your energy right now. If you are not in hermit mode yet, you probably will after this tower happens. If it hasn't happened, because these readings are timeless, okay? And I do get some hints about past, present, future, but it's not chronological, okay? There's not a certain timeline to do these readings that I do. You will know if it has already happened or not. It depends on you guys' situation. It depends on... It's different for everyone, okay? So tell me about the Hermit. Thank you. We got the Fool. Anything else? No, that's it. So with the Hermit, we got the Fool. And it's interesting because you have the Tower, okay? We talked about hitting the reset button. We talked about slowing down and not rushing things. And that's the Fool energy, you know? It's someone who's lighthearted, someone who doesn't have a care in the world. And I feel like this is the energy you're going to be after you deal with this tower situation, because this came out clarifying the fool, the hermit. So you are going into hermit mode right now so that you can think clearly about something and to be true to what you feel so that you can make a decision. There's a tower happening. It's going to demand of you to have a lot of strength. And then you get this new beginning with the Fool, because this is actually energy you want to tap into. Because clarifying the tower, we also had the Two of Wands, exploration. And who better than the Fool to explore something new, right? With no weight, with no attachments. This is where you want to go. That's why you're in hermit mode right now, or you will be. So this new beginning that you're desiring, you're going to have it despite that other energy that doesn't want you to. Remember, no one can hold you back. Only yourself can do that. Only you can do that to yourself. That's what I meant. Okay, no one can really force us to do things we don't want. Obviously, I'm speaking generally, okay, guys, when it comes to decisions in our lives. So imagine you want to move to another country. Imagine you want to start a new job. Imagine you want to change homes, or imagine you want to put an end to a certain relationship. If that's what you really want, then you can do it. No one else can stop you. So this other energy that's having a hard time letting go, or trying to kind of force you, push you to do something that you don't want to, it's in your control to allow that to happen or not, okay? Tell me about the strength. What is it that you have to be strong about right now? Obviously, this tower situation, but I want to get something more. Okay, one more shuffle. There is someone crying again. And we got the Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck, so something very emotional, a very emotional phase for you right now, being in this Queen of Cups energy. But also remember that the Queen of Cups is someone who accepts her emotions. She lives in her emotions, okay? She knows herself, emotionally speaking. She knows what she wants. She knows how she feels. This is someone intuitive. This is someone who's tapped into their psyche, into their feelings, very tapped in. And they hold their emotions. She's holding that big cup of emotions. It's her own cup. No one else can have that if she doesn't want to. Okay, so that's for someone. Tell me about the strength. Oh, this one wanted to pop out. Okay, and that one too. So clarifying the strength card, we have the Four of Swords. This makes total sense with the Hermit energy that we were getting. So this is resting and rejuvenating yourself, having some alone time, having some relaxing time, some sleeping time. Maybe that's what you need, and being away from people. But this can also be hoping for something, because that person is laying down and praying for a wish, because I feel like you want the situation to end. Like, you want to feel good again, you want to feel okay, you want that new start, you want to hit the reset button, you want to start again. And right now you owe to yourself to have some resting time, okay? And with the Hermit, that's definitely what the universe is demanding of you. Respect your own emotions, okay? Allow yourself to have that time to deal with your emotions. With the Strength card, we also have the King of Wands, and I feel like this is the person you're dealing with right now. I feel like this is that other energy that's trying to get you to do something that you don't want to. I don't know who this is. You will know who this is. This will be someone who is very, who has a lot of charisma, someone who's very stable in what they desire, like they know what they want. This is someone who also is very confident and grounded, okay? That's the King of Wands energy, or at least part of it. So this could probably someone who you really trust, and maybe that's why I'm getting someone crying in the sadness, because you have trust with this person. It's someone who you look up to. It's someone who's probably there for you when you need them. But if this person's forcing you to do something that you don't want, you have to set those boundaries, okay? Because the universe told you to be true to yourself, to hit the reset button, but also to slow down and take your time, you know? Slow down. Slow down so that you can have the new beginning, starting over. That's card 0, okay? Starting over, feeling more lighthearted, feeling happier, okay? So I'm gonna shuffle my dice to get, an activity that you can do right now in order to help you deal with the situation. We'll see what comes up. And we got crafts. So you might be into art, you might be into painting, sculpting, knitting. Yeah, someone here likes to knit. Yeah, so go into hermit mode right now. I mean, you do what you want, but that's what I'm getting, that you need this hermit phase right now, that Four of Swords phase of resting, so that you can deal with what's happening, with this tower situation that's happening. Take care of yourself, go do something artistic that you enjoy so that you can relax, okay? So, guys, I'm going to leave the reading here. Thank you so much for watching. This was your message, this was your reading, and I'll catch you next time. Stay strong.